Art is a powerful instrument to investigate reality. For me, art is like transforming life experience in visual symbols. If I have the capacity of do that, I feel I am doing something important that I could share. My name is Daniel Ramos. I am a Puerto Rican artist. I work with objects related with the palm trees, objects that are given to me by members of the community, and objects that I also create. I live in Loíza, which is an Afro-descendant community, and we express it through art, food, through dancing, and that experience has created in us a very strong sense of belongingness. I started painting by myself, so I could create images related with my experiences in Loíza specifically. But then I noticed that the instrument of painting was short in terms of what I wanted to say. I decided to consider the opportunity to play with objects related with that memory that I wanted to bring. First, I think about color and the symbolism related with the narrative that I want. And at the end, I am thinking about rhythm, textures. I'm thinking about geometry versus organic form. I like to create unity at the end, even though I am using materials that are opposite or contrary. Like I like to use new objects and place them against old objects. But they have to be in harmony there, even though they create a visual tension. I love to do that because it's like talking about the present, but at the same time, pointing back to our past. Objects activate my memory, and also, of course, they activate my imagination because we had this shared experience in our community. I want people to get to my work through the object that we all know together. And that's a beautiful way of developing an experience and share with others. Maria Maria was a sculpture inspired in the experience of the Hurricane Maria here in Puerto Rico. And I was thinking about the name. Maria, for many of us, is related with love and giving and protection. But this Maria destroyed us. Then I was thinking about the process of nature. Nature destroyed, but also create. And in terms of the objects, the first material that came to my mind was the FEMA tarp. FEMA tarp is a very charged material in terms of history, in terms of political, in terms of symbolism related with helping and protection. And another very important object there was a lantern that my daughter gave me because I stayed in her house alone. And she said, all right, Father, I'm going to give you this just in case. So all of those materials have something to do with Maria, and also with the effects that this terrible hurricane brought. We are here experiencing life, making those big questions, the same ones that all the time human beings have been asking themselves. And then you have to do something with that experience. And you sing, you dance, you write, you create visual images because you want to say, oh, I am living, this is the way I feel this experience of life from inside. And the only way that I could communicate this is through creating a symbol so you could share it. And if you see the history of art, is that human beings in time and place expressing themselves about their point of view from what they are experiencing in life.